I'm Christine Jeske. I am here to do a short explanation of the Wechsler Intelligence Scale for Children. The client is a 10-year-old female named Jane. She lives with both parents and comes from a highly educated family. She was referred by her psychologist because she's been experiencing academic difficulties. Recently, her family has experienced the loss of employment of a major wage earner. She speaks English. She is as a primary language. And within the past 2 weeks, she has been screened. She had a vision screen, and that showed that she needs a more thorough and complete vision exam. It's also been noted that she is having trouble focusing visually. It is reported that she has scored below average in reading, math, and language. So after taking the tests, she is showing that her scores are average on verbal comprehension, perceptive reasoning, processing speed. Her working memory score, however, is scores in the low average range, which means she only scores higher than about 18% of her peers. This is a weakness of hers. Some strengths are her verbal comprehension skills and her perception reasoning skills. But overall, all these scores combined mean that her full skill is in the average range. However, like I said, her working memory abilities scored in the low average range, but above those of only 18% of her peers. This affects her ability to sustain attention, concentrate, and exert mental control, and it's a weakness compared to her verbal comprehension and perceptive reasoning skills. This could lead to her difficulty when asked to repeat long strings of numbers, and it could be why she is experiencing some academic difficulties in class. She may also, her processing abilities are in the average range and above those of approximately 27% of her peers. This is her ability to process information rapidly and mentally process simple or routine information without making errors. It's a relative weakness, and it might just mean that understanding and comprehending information, taking in information, might be a little bit more difficult for her. It might take a little bit more time, and it might leave less time for understanding new stuff. And so because of these things, some recommendations for her are to regularly and frequently review information so that it's more concrete in her mind and she can focus on taking in new information. If the family and teachers provide positive reinforcements, for improvement, this would also help her. If you can chunk information together so it's not individual sets of information, but one set, that would make it a lot easier for her to remember as well, because it would be less sets of information for her. Um, um, I suggest that her family support her efforts in completing her homework on time, and don't necessarily put so much emphasis on high grades. As long as she's getting her work in and is doing good quality work, that's where the emphasis should be, and positive reinforcement should be used in order to continue this process and to help Jane to feel empowered and that she can do it. I also believe that this a complete vision screening would be also very beneficial for her, because if she is struggling to view visually take in information, this would also make it harder for her to process the information as well. All right, thank you.